We are following several active wildfires tonight. We're learning evacuations are underway in Sevier County due to two different fires. One on brush fire on Bluff Mountain. If you live in the Tower, Green Top, Horse Gap Road areas, you're being asked to evacuate. More evacuation orders in Sevier County tonight. The sheriff's office reporting a large wildfire in the area of Pittman Center Road. They say this is estimated to be around 200 acres. That area, along with Laurel Creek Road, Old Happy Hollow Road, and Pinnacle Vista Road, all being asked to leave at this hour. Our Sam Luther is live for us from Sevier County, getting the very latest. Sam, what are you learning?
Yeah, Casey, we're here outside of Sevier County Emergency Operations Center. It's where county leaders have been meeting for the last several minutes, if not hours, just trying to game plan and sort of get their hands around multiple fires here in this county. You mentioned it there. Two major ones of concern, one on Bluff Mountain, the other on Webb Mountain. We just learned from Vice Mayor Brian McCarter, who took a moment graciously to come speak with me, that Bluff Mountain, 10 to 15 acres. They had to evacuate about 10 people there. It certainly was something that caught people's eye. We got a couple phone calls into our newsroom about it. But the one right now that overnight and into the morning hours that is the top concern here for Sevier County officials is the one in Cobley Knob over on Webb Mountain. It's in that Pittman Center area as well. We are learning that it is 200 acres large, and they had to evacuate about 100 people tonight. There is no evacuation center at this point, but they are actively working to see if that is something that they can make happen in the late hours of this Tuesday night. The shocking thing really for first responders and county leaders that I've spoken to here is that there has been zero reported injuries, loss of life, or structure loss up until this point. That is not to say that several homes have not been in the line of this fire that is spreading quickly because of the wind. But right now we are told, thankfully, crews have been able to do what they can to this point in these early hours of this fire starting, that there has not been any sort of loss up until this point. That is obviously going to be an active situation and one that we are going to continue to ask county leaders for updates on throughout the night and into the morning hours. But Casey, like I said, about 110 or so people having to get evacuated tonight. We did catch up with Vice Mayor Brian McCarter just a little bit ago about really all the effort it takes to get county leaders on the same page when something like this happens. Here's what he had to say a few moments ago.
And it's not just the firefighters, it's the ambulance folks, it's our sheriff's department, law enforcement, all the cities. It's about communication and cooperation. And, luckily we were able to get on these pretty quick. You can do the best job you can and still the outcome may not be exactly what you want, but today it's been great and our folks have done a great job. And so we're going to continue to hope the rain comes quick and we're able to get through this night.
Yeah, you heard them there saying hopefully the rain comes quickly. I know overnight in the early morning hours when I think Spencer and others today have been forecasting some of that to start coming in. They are hopeful that it comes sooner rather than later. But again, 200 acres over on Webb Mountain, about 10 to 15 over on Bluff Mountain, about 110 people in total being told tonight. Sheriff's office knocking on people's doors, telling them that they need to leave their homes for their own safety. Again, we want to reiterate there has been no loss of life, no injuries, and at this point, just after 11 o'clock now, no reported loss of homes or property damage, thankfully, up until this point, Casey.
All right, Sam Luther reporting live for us from Sevier County. Sam, thanks for that update. We also